Very quickly, we've got breaking news coming in right now from a state headed into elections in exactly a month from now, Karnataka, where you'll remember the entry of Amul, the Gujarat cooperative run organization, into Karnataka markets has caused quite a bit of controversy. And amid the row, pro-Kannada groups are protesting in support of the local brand across the state, Nandini. You'll remember assembly elections are due within the month, and the political row over the entry of Amul, which is the Gujarat state milk cooperative brand in the Karnataka market, has huge implications for both the BJP and the Congress. Let's go over to my colleague Ritu right now for more context. Ritu, we know that we are looking at visuals that are coming in right now from Bangalore. Walk us through all right, just stay with us for a second, Ritu. We're going to play out reactions that are coming in from the ground on the story, then we'll come to you.
हाँ, अभी कर्नाटक के राज्य के होटल एसोसिएशन वाले को आज प्रतिभटना करने के लिए आज बहुत प्रेरणा से बंद करे। अमूल कोई कारण कोई मापदंड नहीं लेना बोल के अभी सभी संगठन वाले विरोध व्यक्त हो गए और कोई संगठन आपको साथ आ रहे आपको सपोर्ट करने के लिए।
Okay, my colleague Ritu is with us right now. She's live with us from the Mysore Bank Circle in Bengaluru. Ritu, do give us context here. Which is the organization that is protesting? Are these members of the Karnataka Milk Federation that we're watching on our screens right now? What exactly are they demanding? Bring us more context.
Well, exactly. You see, amid the political heat over the Amul versus Nandini, you see now the pro-Kannada organization have waded into this whole controversy. There again, you can see the pro-Kannada activists protesting at Mysore Bank Circle in Bengaluru, where they are raising slogans against the state government as well as against the central government as well. There you see the products of Amul actually being damaged on the roadside as well, where they are saying that they do not need Amul products at all. Nandini happens to be the pride of the state and is the pride of the Kannadigas. So there should be all attempts to save Nandini. But what the BJP government is trying to do is trying to close this whole Nandini. In fact, Nandini brand, which is of Karnataka Milk Federation. So that's the kind of allegation that the pro-Kannada activists are in fact actually making here. But meanwhile, on the other hand, the police security has also been stepped up. That you can see in the visuals. Police are being deployed on at the ground here. So to ensure that no untoward incidents also takes place. And pro-Kannada activists usually you see have been constantly protesting every time when it has been a matter of the state's pride. So that's the kind of situation that right now we are witnessing over Amul as well as the Nandini product related issue. But meanwhile, we have seen how politicians have also come out in huge number from both Congress as well as JDS, where they are saying that all attempts have been made to destabilize the Nandini milk products, and that shouldn't be succeeded at any court. Now, why is that whole this is happening on the technical ground? If we really try and understand that, you see almost milk producers come from the old Mysuru region, where Congress and the JDS has a stronghold, and this being an election year, that's the whole reason every silly topic is in fact turning out to be political matter at this point in time. So where there are Congress and the JDS leaders who are saying that the state farmers are actually being discouraged by all that attempts have been made to bring the Amul into the market here in the state. Now, how is that this whole controversy started? So that too is important for one to understand. This all started in the month of December when Union Home Minister Amit Shah was in the state in Mandya district. So that's where he made a statement saying that with the help of Amul and Nandini, there will be multiple primary dairies that will be set up across the villages of the state to ensure that the farmers are getting benefited. But on the other hand, you see the political raw hole erupted, where the politicians came out in huge numbers saying that this is all an attempt to in fact destabilize the Nandini product, and not being that the Nandini is not given that kind of pride that which it had enjoyed all through these years. But on the other hand, on the technical side that we're talking about, the Karnataka is in fact also witnessing a massive shortage of milk. Amid all that, this kind of row has erupted, but we'll have to see how is that the BJP is going to tackle this issue.
Ritu, we know that the Karnataka Milk Federation has about 22,000 villages underneath it. It's a very massive network. And the impact of Nandini on Karnataka pop culture, on Karnataka's history is huge. If you could just bring our audiences now more of an understanding of the economics around Nandini. Experts say that it is still a lot more affordable than Amul in the market for the common man. Could you, if possible, let us speak to some of the people around you? Could you bring us conversations so we can understand what Nandini means to the average person in Bangalore?
Well, exactly. You see, while you're talking about the economical aspect, we have seen how the Congress and in fact JDS have always spoken about this whole matter, where the Congress has said that while they were in power, the Karnataka Milk Federation happened to be doing really well. They did perform very well, but after BJP came into the state, economically as well, the business of KMF has also gone down. So that's what in fact they have to say. But meanwhile, in the visual that you can see, the pro-Kannada activists are all protesting here. So while just short time from now, from now that the police will also be detaining, but here one of the pro-Kannada activist member that will try and speak to. So, you protest ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್ ಏನು ಹಿಂದಿ
ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಆಗಲಿ कर्नाटक राज्यದಲ್ಲಿ अमूल जो हमारे राज्य में जो गुजरात से जो अमूल संस्था इधर बेंगलुरु में जो दूध और मसूर घी और सभी प्रोडक्ट के ये नंदिनी के अपोज में जो प्रोडक्ट करने लेके आए हम उसको धिक्कार करेंगे, क्योंकि जो नंदिनी प्रोडक्ट है हमारे राज्य के हमारे रईत के लोगों का जो प्रोडक्ट है, क्योंकि ये संस्था को हम लोग बंद करने के लिए हम करने नहीं देंगे। अमूल संस्था को हम बाहर निकलाएंगे कर्नाटक रक्षणा वेदी के द्वारा खंडित
है कि इस चीज को आप कामयाब नहीं होने देंगे। पर अगर आप किस तरीके से देखते हैं कि सरकार क्या कर रही है इसमें, क्योंकि हमें जो है पॉलिटिक्स भी दिखाई दे रहा है अमूल वर्सेस नंदिनी में, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि दरअसल राज्य की जो सरकार है वो किस तरीके से इस सारे मामले को सुलझाने की कोशिश करेगी? अब
देखो, अभी मई 10 तारीख को इलेक्शन है, उनको चाहिए अमूल वर्सेस नंदिनी जो ये पॉलिटिकल कौन करे बोले तो राजकीय पार्टी वाले कर रहे, क्योंकि जो बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट केंद्र में बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट वाले हैं और राज्य में बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट वाले हैं। जो अमूल प्रोडक्ट है गुजरात से हमारे माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी भाई के जो उधर वतन के जो प्रोडक्ट है, इधर अलावा कोई भी एक हमारे बीजेपी वाले कोई अपोज नहीं कर रहे, क्योंकि ये जो हमारे केंद्र में जो हमारे बीजेपी के जो नेतृत्व में हमारे लोकल में जो बात कर रहे, हमारे नंदिनी हमारे कर्नाटक के है हित में है बोल के बात करना बोल के हम लोग सोचते हैं।
Well, that's where you see now what the pro-Kannada activists are also in fact alleging that the BJP leaders aren't coming out in support of the Nandini. There are all attempts that are being made in fact to support this kind of a move of the Amul, but while they condemn this whole move, but as said, we'll have to see to how the BJP leaders are going to tackle, because we saw earlier as well how that most of the BJP leaders came out to say that it is a business, while there are attempts that you have made to accept the China products in the country, then why not to accept the Indian product itself in the state? What
Ritu,
exactly is
Ritu,
wrong
I just want a little bit more context from you here. When we take a look at this story in particular, this is not the first time that Amul products are being sold in Karnataka. Our audiences might know that Amul was already being sold in the Hubli-Dharwad area right since 2015. So what has triggered this controversy in particular?
Well, you see, all this while the Amul was in fact selling these products online, so all that did not, that time we did not see this kind of a controversy. But as you see this whole controversy coming into the light, it's of course that the state is heading into an election just from a month now. So that's the whole reason you see every small topic is in fact turning out to be a political matter at this point in time. But as said in this case as well, it was Amul who came up on Twitter to make this announcement that they will be launching their products in the Bengaluru market, while you see the there are that the kind of issues that the KMF is also facing, as are that being seen by the BJP again in the state. So that's the whole reason you see the Congress is saying that this is all an attempt to in fact destabilize the Karnataka Milk Federation, and also the state farmers are being discouraged at this point in time. While they will not let this all happen, but as said, we'll have to see how that they'll be able to tackle this issue now.
Okay, Ritu, just stay with us. I want to play out for our audiences what the opposition has to say. Congress President D.K. Shivkumar, who is possibly hoping to be one of the chief ministerial nominees, he has spoken on this issue. Take a look.
ನೀವು ತೀರಾ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮುಕ್ತ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆ ಸರಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ರೈತರನ್ನ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾ ಇರಲಿ, ಅಮೂಲು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ರೈತರನ್ನ, ನಿಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಡದಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ರೈತರನ್ನ ಏನು ನಾವು ರೈತರು ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಮಾರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.